If you are one of those looking for citizenship by recognition in Africa, I think it is a no-brainer for you. Yeah. So, Phoenix.
Okay, hey everybody, hey, welcome. So yeah, if I can just say, pick up where your last comment, and that is because I am doing all of the things that you guys are also doing. I just happen to be here on the ground, so I am also working on my own citizenship. I am also integrating into local society and community and looking at business opportunities, not just starting my own particular business, but looking at, as he said, passive income and ways to collaborate with local industry, local commodities, and develop that, because things are happening all over the world, and I'm here making this place my home, and so I want to be involved in what is happening here. So those who know me, y'all know I like to eat, right? And so this particular thing is very much in food. Palm oil, I have eaten it. It is in the dishes. I love cooking with it, all of these things. And so I'm new now to understanding and participating in this business from the standpoint of understanding the palm oil storage business, how you go about making purchases, what the seasons are, and that sort of thing. And so I'm going to ask you about the seasons of the palm oil storage business, because there's sometimes when you buy it and then you have to store it for a time, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Let me just say, can you please explain to me the process of buying and storing the palm oil until the right time?
Okay, now you are talking about the season. When you talk about the processes, it's a very long process, but when you talk about the seasons, now the palm oil, we have two seasons, farming season in the Republic of Benin, and each of them come once in a year. In the seasons of abundance, what happens is the palm oil is cheaper in every nook and cranny of the country. So at that point in time, people sell it at a lower price. Now, as at this moment I'm talking to you, the price of palm oil in the Republic of Benin is 15,000 francs CFA, which is approximately $25. Yeah, which is approximately $25. But at the peak season, when it is out of season, it will be sold for as high as 20,000 francs CFA, or approximately $32. Yes. So basically that is what it is. And then when you are talking about specific moments, it's mostly the cheap moments range from the end of February until end of May. Yeah. So that is the season where it is cheaper.
Is that the same as the farming season?
Now it is not the farming season. It is a tree. It is already planted. So you are not farming it and then you plant it at that moment. It is a long-term crop. Yeah, in farming.
So it will be the harvesting.
Exactly.
So the farming
but the tree is always there.
Yes.
Yeah. So the tree is always there. It can stay for as long as 40 years.
So now the harvesting season, is that also the season when it is
low? Yeah, it is the season when it is low. Yeah. So the season where it is the scarcity season is when it is high, and is mostly from September to December.
After everything's been harvested.
After everything is harvested, 8 months after.
8 months.
8 months after. Yeah, or let's just say 7 to 9 months after.
7 to 9 months. After harvesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So now then, that is the season of scarcity, and that's when the price begins to go up.
Yeah.
Okay, you're making me think about like the stock market in America.
Now the thing is, I have shares. I have shares in S&P 500.
Okay.
In the US.
Okay.
And then I have some shares in Amazon.
Ah.
Yeah, I do.
This is a wise man. I keep telling you guys. Listen.
I'm in the Republic of Benin, but I do business across many parts. So
listen, I tell you guys, I feel very, very blessed that I met the right person when I came to this country, because this is a wise guy, right?
Yeah, the thing is, in the entire of my life is about business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's about business because I always told people, even many years ago, I told them that I can never get unemployment.
Right, because some days I don't feel like doing that. I'm like,
if I have to get unemployment, it will be based on contract, and I will know that okay, the salary will help me to achieve some kind of things,
yes.
and it's not going to be more than 5 years.
Right.
Yeah. So
I agree 100%.
So I do business strictly, and of course, I read a lot of books.
Yes.
Yeah, personal finance, marketing, sales, and business generally.
Yes.
So that is what I do. So I know a good chunk of, like, I don't know people's culture specifically, but I think I know like the business environment.
Yeah, you get the business environment.
Yeah. So now the stock market work almost the same, but a very good example would be gold.
Okay.
Yeah, it will be gold. Now it is a very similar answer because gold never decrease. Yeah, but sometimes the palm oil can decrease. Yeah, but gold never decrease. So it is just like gold. You have your money, you buy the gold, and then you sell whenever you need to sell it. Even though with the case of palm oil, there is a target investment deadline.
You said that you grew up in this business. You have a lot of history in this business. You kind of grew up, your family was involved. You have the Millers, and you have, various people in this line of business. And so I'm going to the place of talking about like it being a proven market, that this is something that is a stable business because it has longevity.
Yeah. Now you have been to my village.
Yes. Yes.
Now let me just describe a place for you exactly the place where you sit outside to eat.
Yes.
Right at the back.
Yes.
Were palm trees.
Well, I saw the big pile of the fruits sitting right beside me. It was off camera. You guys couldn't see it from the video, but it was off camera. It was a big pile. It was right there. So yes, I have seen
the big pile you saw there belongs to my sister.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because my mother is old, my stepmom they are old, they cannot do that kind of business again. But the pile you saw there belongs to my sister.
Okay.
And the palm tree you saw at the back until about 3 acres belongs to my father.
Wow.
Yeah. So it belongs to my father. So naturally that is what we do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is what we do. Like I can actually look at palm oil and know, okay, something is wrong with this oil. Now before we get to this life, I told you about something about exporting palm oil from the Republic of Benin to Nigeria.
Yes. Yes.
Like my father never exported there, my mother, my stepmom, they never did. None of my sister actually do it, but because I have a very wide idea of business, I have traveled across borders. Yes, I have traveled across borders. I understand business and how it works. I can sell and make 20 to 40% higher profit compared to those selling
by exporting.
Exactly.
Okay. So this is a good a very good reason to talk about why we should collaborate, why there is benefits in working together as Afro-descendants, as locals here, that sort of thing, because we create a greater access which allows everybody to have more passive income, more sustainability. Is that correct? Like having those opportunities, being able to sell to a market a little bit further away like Nigeria than just selling in the village area. Those people who are producing would make much more money.
Exactly. Now people need more information.
Yes.
People need more guidance than they need cash. Yeah. Now
they didn't have a plan to sustain themselves.
Exactly. Now when you talk about collaboration, like brand influencer for some people, and you know these things are more is they are all about collaborations.
Right.
Yeah, they are more about collaborations.
Yeah.
Now, if you are an Afro descendant and you are coming to the Republic of Benin, or you are a Beninese or somebody from Africa outside of the country, and you want to do business, you need somebody who is on the ground.
Yes.
Now, you may not really want somebody if you are doing something like a palm oil business. Faith may not direct you to somebody that have my kind of background, that is all about palm oil or have a very long years of experience doing it personally.
Right.
But you can actually get somebody who is on the ground.
Yeah.
In fact, that is the reason why we say that we are, for those who will be participating in this cohort, they are either ready to visit the Republic of Benin to see the stock for themselves, or they have somebody here.
Yes.
To come and verify for them. That is also the reason why we are also giving them the government issued proof of residence.
Okay.
Of where the palm oil is.
Yes. So they know.
You may not get there and then somebody will just open the door for you. You will still definitely have to contact us. But you know exactly where it is.
Yes.
Yeah. You know exactly where the store is located.
Yes.
Yeah, that is what I do. And of course I have some videos on my channel where I talk about this, or where I show this thing. So basically it is what it is. Now when we talk about making the people processing this palm oil to make more money. Now let's say we have a way of exporting these goods and sell at 40% or 30% higher price. And because we know we have to manage the logistics and every other cost, we are giving these people 15 or 10% higher than what they are supposed to get when they sell in the village.
Right.
They are making good money. Yes. Their life is improving, and that is how you do business. Yes. It's not strictly about the money.
Yes.
Business is not about the money.
Not at all.
Yeah.
In fact, I often tell people, my friend, that it's never about the money. It's always about the relationship. The relationship comes first. The money will always follow. When you build good relationships where you're really investing in people and they're investing in you. And these are some of the things that I know we're blending things in, but the reason why we're blending things in is because yes, we do citizenship. Yes, we're talking about business collaborations, but these things also, when you get involved in collaborative efforts and immersing yourself into community here in the country, it also helps to boost your citizenship. And we want people to have good experiences, and we want them to feel safe. Consistently, I'm able to tell people that I feel safe here. Yeah. I feel comfortable here. That doesn't mean that everybody has done everything right. We've certainly had some challenges here.
When you talk about citizenship, and then it is in every country, you boost your chance if you can prove that you have some kind of interest in the country. Yeah. You boost if you have an interest in the country. When we're talking about Miss Doris, who is in the process of building a library.
Yes.
Now she has already started it.
She's already been working here.
So she was already working here. So when the government discovered that, okay, this person have an interest in this country,
like want citizenship.
Yeah, and you want citizenship. Yeah, these are the kind of people we need. Yeah. Let's say you are interested in trading something like agricultural commodity, just as we are talking about. Yes, agriculture is the foremost economic activity in the Republic of Benin. So you are interested. It is easy for them to say, okay, based on the fact that you are interested in this country, if you can do this bit, you can do more.
Yes.
So if we give you the citizenship, you are likely going to become a farmer here, or you are likely going to start a farming business.
You will be an asset.
Yeah, and you become an asset to them. No point to give citizenship to people who will become liability. And of course, I told you something about the target audience and how is drastically changed to people in Canada and then the US and France.
Yes. Yeah. You know, everybody wants to grow. I mean, even in some adverts and things about America, there are some commercials that the military, when they're soliciting people to come and sign up for the military, they say, "Bring us your best, bring us your brightest," right? that's not just true for there, that's true anywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, if you're going to present yourself as a candidate for citizenship, for projects, work on projects, people want to know that you are of good intent and that you have a plan to be an asset to the country. So even before you embark on citizenship, if you know that this is something that you definitely want to do, it could be a very wise thing to get involved in some small collaborative business. And I just say small just in terms of like you don't want for somebody to saying, hey, send me $20,000, right? That's not small.
I think for this cohort, as we discussed,
yes,
it's going to be only $1,000.
So $1,000 is the participation fee,
and then for those who say maybe $1,000 is too small for me, you cannot do beyond $2,000.
Right.
Now there is no, maybe you say okay, $2,000 is a very small amount. Yes, we know it may be small for you, but of course it's a lot of for other people.
Yeah.
But this is one thing that is very sure.
Yes.
Your $2,000 is going to give you a very interesting return on investment. Of course, your $2,000 is not going to be giving you a return on investment for $10,000, but it is not going to be too small for you.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is, I love this so much, for real. I do. You may not become a millionaire overnight, but you are going to have sustainable, regular, passive income that is also helping you build a relationship, be immersed in community, benefit locals, right, as well as yourself. You understand? And this is something that also says, without saying, but it says, I am a citizen. I mean well.